I honestly cannot wait until this brand new Resident Evil movie is released. We don't know exactly when it's going to be released, what year, but the good news is they have their producers ready to go and they have the director as well. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? Welcome back once again to the DC show. This is T. McNeil. So yes, let me know down below, guys, in the comments section how you guys feel about Resident Evil, whether you like the games or whether you like the movies, or do you like both? Okay, that is my question to you. All of the Resident Evil fans out there, you guys will be happy to know that a new Resident Evil movie is under the helm right now, guys, of a brand new director. It's not going to be the same directors and producers, screenwriters from the first, I don't know if it was 6 or 7 movies, guys. I can't really remember, but it was a lot of movies in the first Resident Evil franchise, okay? Now, with all that being said, as far as the movies were concerned, how do you guys feel about that? Resident Evil is typically like a scary type of situation, okay, guys? It's a horror game, okay? That's what the movies was based off of, okay? So, if you played, let's see, Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, and 4, those were typically a slower paced game. There wasn't a lot of action, even though you did have shooting, you did have to hide, you had to do certain things to survive in those games, okay? Now, when Resident Evil, let's say 4, 5, and 6, they started to take a different approach. Now, Resident Evil 4, the game was actually where things kind of turned, as far as from a gameplay standpoint. Resident Evil 4, they switched it to over-the-shoulder third-party view, and then on top of that, the weapons changed, the controls changed for the game, and you kind of had to make different decisions that was vastly different from what you had to do before in the first 3 games, okay? Now, when 5, 6 came out, 5 and 6 was really more action-based. Okay, it still had some horror elements in it, but it was, like I said, more action-based. It was more run and gun type of gameplay. Now, some people enjoyed it, some people didn't, okay? And then it was good to see when Resident Evil 7 Biohazard came out, that Resident Evil 7 actually came back full circle to where the first Resident Evil took place, where it was slow-paced, it was dark, it was very sinister, and you had to really take your time to get through these levels to make sure that you come out on top. Okay, guys, so that's pretty much how Resident Evil has changed from 1 through 7, okay, as far as the game is concerned. Now, on the movie standpoint, Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, 4, again, I don't know if it was 5 or 6 movies, it might have been 7 movies, I'm not sure, but all those movies was action-based. I didn't really have an issue with it because it kind of combined 2 of my favorite genres as far as movies are concerned. We're talking about action-packed. If you got guns blazing, if you got cars exploding, people running and hiding and jumping through windows and things like that, you pretty much got my attention, okay? So that's my very favorite type of genre movie. But then my second favorite was the horror element of it, okay? So I love horror movies as well, so you put those 2 together and you got a masterpiece. But now, with this brand new Resident Evil coming out, guys, they're going back to the roots of what Resident Evil is supposed to be. You guys know, again, with Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and the most recently released Resident Evil 2 remake, they did an excellent job talking about Capcom, actually reintroducing audiences back to what made Resident Evil so special in the first place, which is a slow-paced, horror-driven game that's supposed to literally scare the hell out of you. That was the whole point of playing it, okay? So I'm glad to see, once again, guys, that the movie is going back to those roots. Now, there's a director that I talked about, guys. His name is Johannes Roberts. He's the same director that made 47 Meters Down movie and the Strangers 2, Pray at Night, which I had both of those films on Blu-ray, and they were excellent films. So he's going to be the one actually honing, this ship when it comes to the new Resident Evil movie, okay? Now, Paul W.S. Anderson, okay, guys, is also going to be helming this movie as well, okay, guys. Now, he was responsible for Resident Evil, the final chapter, Okay, so we got a nice little team of people coming up to take advantage of this new movie. Now, this is what, let's see, Mr. Roberts actually had to say. We are in active development of that at the moment. I pitched them a take and they really loved it. Roberts told Screen Rant it's going to be super scary. It's super, super scary. And it's just getting back to the roots of the game. Okay, guys, so that's what he had to say to Screen Rant about this new Resident Evil movie that's going to be coming up. So I want to get you guys thoughts and opinions on that. There's some more information on here if you guys want the information for yourself. It's going to be on GameRant.com and you actually can read it. But like I said, they talk about a lot of different problems and issues that they were having with the first films, and they're going to be addressing that. Okay, it's not going to be, like I said, completely action based. Okay, I mean, there's going to be some shooting, there's going to be a little bit of run and gun, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's going to be just like Resident Evil 7 and just like Resident Evil 1. Okay, guys, where you're pretty much hiding, you don't know what's coming around the corner, you don't know what's through this door, you don't know what's upstairs. That's the whole point of Resident Evil. Like I said, I'm glad to see that they're going to be getting back to the roots as far as for the movie is concerned. And nothing wrong with the movie. I definitely enjoyed all of the films in the franchise, and really, like I said, because they incorporated not only my two favorite genres in movies, but because I was such a huge fan and still am of the Resident Evil games, that's the only reason why I really supported the movie. But I'm glad to see that they haven't given up on these movies. They're going to give it a fresh take, and I think that's something good that the series needs. Okay, guys, like I said, the game development from Capcom has already went back to the roots, so it only makes sense for the movies to do the same thing. Right? So more information comes up, guys, I will let you know. But again, the Resident movie is in active development, and like I said, when more information comes up, I'll do a updated video for you guys. All right, so again, it's on GameRant.com, and check it out for yourself and let me know down below what you guys think. All right, also, guys, make sure you like and share the content, and if you enjoy the content, make sure that you smack the subscribe button. I would definitely appreciate that, and the channel would definitely appreciate it as well. All right, so I will catch you guys next video. Appreciate you watching and listening. Have a good one.